And today we are going to have a lovely chat. When you are watching this as a recording, um, you'll see that it's going to be chat all the way through. So if that's your cup of tea, great. Otherwise, and I will be answering questions. Um, if you are going to have to want something that's more just planned, you want to watch Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday's videos. But I'm glad to have you here. If you are here live with me, I encourage you to put your name up if your name is not in your title. Also, make sure you're in a live chat, not top chat. Good morning, everyone. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Please like the channel. Please comment. Please share. Do all the things. And I'm so happy to have you here. Okay, let me have a sip of coffee. We're still waiting for people to come on, and that's good. It takes a few minutes. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I did. I had a great weekend. Thanks for asking. I spent Saturday with my girls, which was so much fun. And Alabama won the football game. So that's good. All right, I have one person on here, one or two. Good to have you. Welcome. Please let me know you're here. And what we're going to do is questions and answers like we always do. We're only going to do about 30 minutes today. I hope that you've already planned out your week. If you haven't, it's a good time to do it now. If you're a payroll homemaker and you're watching this, you want to make sure you plan out on Sunday for the next week. If you are an at-home homemaker, one of the days during the week, especially, I like to recommend Wednesday. That's kind of the generic day for when we have a quiet day and we do our planning and desk day that day. So I hope that you've planned out your week. But I'm ready for questions. So if you're here, welcome. Just say hello. Doesn't have to be a question. You can just say hello. And I've got one person on here. What's going on? I wonder if nobody got notifications. Did you get a notification, Mr. B? That's a shame. Nobody's notified, so it'll be a private conversation today, whoever hops on here. And I think that, Mr. B, you're the one who's hopped on here.
You got to no.
Yep, it's you.
You've got to give it a chance because you were totally dead.
No, it's you. Now there's two. Now there's two.
It'll in about 5 or 10 minutes. People will start getting notified. None of that first part was recorded.
Mr. B. Okay. There are two people on here. Who's on here?
Okay.
There we go. Catherine, I've been trying your system, not consistent. Okay, Catherine, but you've been trying. And did you watch the How to Do the Flylady System for Newbies video? Because that teaches you how to baby step your way into this system. So that's what I'd like you to do. If you haven't watched that, it's on this channel, How to Do the Flylady System for Newbies. It'll take you about an hour. You'll need a piece of paper and and a pencil or a pen. You need to be prepared to be quiet and pay attention and really write down some things. Hi, Megan. Good to have you here. Hi, Debbie. Good morning from Indiana. Megan's in Chattanooga. Okay, people are starting to pile in now. That's good to see. Good to see. Hi, Irene, up in Manitoba. Brandon, Manitoba. Christina L., good morning. Allison Stevens, hey. Gaynor Lloyd, hello from the UK. Connie Miller, good morning. Benazir Bari, good morning. Good to have you here. So questions and answers. I'm excited to do a special set of videos for you beginning November 1st for the holidays. I'm looking forward to that. Judy's Weight Watcher Life, hey, from Virginia. Yasmin Sierra is here, good morning. Margaret Rose is here, hello. Good to have you. Good to have you. Anyway, in November, Lisa Chapman from Indiana with the sun shining, good morning. In November, I'm going to start planning for the holidays for Thanksgiving, and then after Thanksgiving, we're going to do the holidays, the Christmas time holidays. So if you're not, like Margaret is Jewish, so she would be doing Hanukkah, and it wouldn't be exactly at Christmas, but it would still basically be the same things that you're going to do. Hi, Lisa Chapman. Good morning. Oh, I already said hi to you, Lisa. Hi, Rana Lambeth. Blessed to catch your live chat. So happy to have you, Rana. Mr. B is here, and Megan said, I was sick last week, easing back into things today. Ease in, give yourself grace. Don't hold yourself accountable for things you couldn't have done, okay? All right. I cut my hair a little bit. I think I already showed y'all that. I'm trying to think of things to say. Good morning, Rachel and Ava. Good morning, Rachel Pugh. Ava. I didn't know she had an H on the end of her name, which is why I pronounce it Ava. Good morning, Rachel Pugh. Hi, Ava. Hi, Ava, sweetie. Pat Fisher, good morning. Catherine Danielle, good on the morning routines and getting dishes done in the evening. Decluttering is hard. Decluttering is hard, Catherine. I'm glad you said that. It is mentally hard. It is not physically hard. It is mentally hard. We'll talk about it in a second. Rhonda said, going to try and tackle my closet as my project. That's good. Carol Dickens, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Carol. Um, Jean Bouvier is here. Good morning. Bouvier. Tony Rose is here. Good morning. Good to have you. Connie said, ask us if we have weekly home hour blessing done. It's just 7 a.m. here and I'm done. Can you tell that I am proud of myself? Okay, I'll pretend I didn't read that. Who has done their weekly home blessing hour this fine Monday morning? Betty Guest, I caught you live. Good morning. Jean said, yes, that's right, Bouvier. All right, Julie Dawes, good morning. I'm so glad to be able to finally hear alive. I'm glad you're here again, Julie. Yes, Jean said. Okay, so the comment was that it's really hard to declutter for Catherine. And it's hard for everyone. Wouldn't you all agree who have decluttered that at first it's really hard? You have Connie Miller. Whoop, whoop. Tony said, you go, girl. Congratulations. How does that feel? Getting up early and getting that done. Almost done, Betty Guest. Great. Oh my goodness, girls. Bed stripped. No beds made this morning. Bed stripped. If you're an at-home homemaker, strip those beds. If you're a payroll homemaker watching this, you do that on Saturday morning. Hi, Lita. Good morning. So don't make your bed. Strip your bed. It's Monday. If this is your weekly home blessing hour day, you may have changed your day, which is fine. On that day, strip the bed. Good morning from Kansas City, Erica. So I'm going to stop greeting people for just a minute and talk about Catherine's hard time, or if you want to make a comment about how difficult it was for you in the beginning and how much better it is now. When you first start decluttering, it's just overwhelming, like Allison says, one step at a time. And it is. And that's why I want you to limit yourself to something about the size of a banker's box, nothing big. So if you're going to say, I'm going to declutter my kitchen, and you've got clutter all over the countertops, but no place to put it because all the cabinets are full and the pantry's full and under the sink is full and all the drawers are full, then you want to start with hidden clutter. Because when you start with the hidden clutter first, then when you get to the counters, and I know it won't look like you've done anything, but you'll know because when you open that drawer, you open that cabinet, you can see that you have space in there and you can touch and feel things. When you go in a forest, the trees aren't butted up next to each other, they're spaced so you can walk through the forest. And that's the way, it won't be quite as spaced as a forest, but in your cabinets, you want to leave space. You can get your hand in there and get things out and not have to pull things out to get to things, etc. So you want to start with your hidden things, Catherine, first. And you're just going to do 15 minutes. So the first thing you do is get a drink of water. Make sure you're not hungry. Make sure you don't have to go to the bathroom. Set yourself some music up. Let the kids know you're going to be busy for 15 minutes. And get in there, set the timer. Have 3 containers, a box, a bag, and a basket. It doesn't have to be those things, but they represent a bag for throwing trash away, a box for giving things away that are still good but you don't need, and a basket for putting things away that don't belong in this room. Okay? Okay. So 15 minutes starts, you open the drawer. Let's say we just start with the silverware drawer. And we take out everything from the silverware drawer because it's not going to take us 15 minutes to get this done. So we take everything out. Maybe we wipe the crumbs out. We're not going to do a deep clean. And maybe you've got one of those little separated things that hold your silverware, you dump it out, get the crumbs out, give it a little wipe, put it back in the drawer. And then you decide where the forks are going to go, the spoons are going to go, the knives are going to go, etc. However, if you have 6 forks, 6 spoons, 6 knives, 6 salad forks, that's good, put that in there. But if you find that for some reason you ended up with 12 forks and you only need 6, get rid of 6. You might also have room in there for serving spoons and things like that, but duplicates you don't need. So keep the best and get rid of the others. If they're still good and you would buy them yourself in the Goodwill, then give them away. If you would use them anyway, even though they're not so good, but now you decided to get rid of them, don't put that in the Goodwill box. Put that in the throwaway bag, okay? If you find something in there that doesn't even belong in the room, like your thermometer or something like that, put it in your basket to take to the proper room. Anything that belongs in this room that doesn't belong in that drawer, you're going to pull out. You need to put it in, if there's no room to put it anywhere, and you know it belongs above the refrigerator in the cabinet, but the cabinet's jammed full of other things, then you're going to keep a box in this room for things to be put away as you clear them. Okay? All right. So that's what you're going to do. When the timer goes off, you're going to stop. Now, you'll be done because you have chosen a small area. If you're not done, then you're dawdling. You're taking too long to make decisions. Your brain is a wonderful tool. It makes decisions in nanoseconds. You have to program it though. You have to say, when I go through this drawer, I'm going to keep anything that I really love, that I use frequently or admire frequently or whatever, and I'm going to throw away anything not worth buying in the Goodwill, and I'm going to put anything that would be good to buy in the Goodwill that's a duplicate, I just don't need it, it's going to go in the giveaway. And then you open the drawer and you let your mind do the work. Your hands will follow what your mind's telling it to do. Now there's going to be odd things in there like the thermometer that you hadn't planned on, and you're going to say, oh yeah, that goes in the put away box, that doesn't go in the kitchen drawer. I've kept it here for years and I never can remember it's here, and then when I finally look for, I'm not looking for it, I find it because this isn't a good place for it. It belongs in the bathroom cabinet or whatever. Okay, so that's the beginning. Now there are other areas of your home, your bedroom, your bathroom, the closets, the living room, that seem bigger and broader. You're still going to break it down into like a banker's box amount of stuff. You're saying to yourself, Catherine, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get my house clean. It's not true. You will get it clean. You have to do this little dripping of water that wears away stone. You do this, or you're like the tortoise and the hare. You're being mindful, you're being purposeful, and then every day, three things that you have to, there's three times that you have to check for clutter in your house. I used to call it clutter check, now I call it clutter stop because we're stopping clutter. And so if you cleaned, let's just go back to our example, let's say you cleaned out the silverware drawer. Every time you open it, you want to make sure it still looks nice, that you haven't been throwing things in there, or that people haven't been putting the spoons where the forks go. You know, you just straighten it back out, and you're planting a flag. You're saying, this is my drawer. I'm the CEO, and I've made this drawer the way I want it to look. This is representative of my house. This is the way it's going to be. Okay? All right. There you go, Mr. B. Knock them out.
It's one of those I gotta be.
Anyway, what we're going to do next is, thank you, Mr. B. You're awesome. Go back here and see who else I missed. Hi, Angela and Elena. I think the last I read was Allison. Okay. Rana said, yes, it was hard at first, but such a blessing to have a beautiful home. Yes. Margaret said, remember, an inch a day takes the clutter away. That's right. Tony Rose said, yes, it was so tough to go through those first 3 boxes, but I had Kat at my side, my coach and mentor, and now I'm decluttering my recipes. You're like a mad woman. You're getting rid of it. You're doing so good, Tony. I'm so proud of you. Let's see who else we've got in here. Betty Guess, can be overwhelming. Great point about hidden clutter. Frees up so much space. Thank you. Vegan Mama, good morning. And I said hello to Elena and Angela. Kathy, I'm suggesting this to my husband to go through his 20 years of office stuff after we have moved. It's so many boxes. Yeah, 1 box at a time, a small box, and then stop for the day. Gani Shoutin Lawrence. Hi, Kat. Hi, Gani. Dickie said, whoopsie. It's popping away. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, that's pretty far back. Hold on. I'm almost there. Give me a second. Stupid guy came in. It was Carol Dickens said it's a simple concept, but so hard to do. It is. Because you're down in the chop. You're in the waves. I'm here on the deck looking down and saying, swim to your right. There's the life preserver, even though you can't see it because of the choppy water. So you're in the chop right now. Trust me, and trust all the others who are up here on the boat with me telling you, yep, that's what you want to do. Okay? Alrighty. Let's see. Rana said, what zone are we in today? We're in zone 3, Rana. That's the hall bathroom and one other room. Carolyn, hi, Kat. Bringing on your videos, been binging on your videos while getting over a cold. Not 19. Any tips on getting back once I feel better? Yep. When you feel better, if you're able to do anything right now, it's your little parts of your routine. As you get better, you're going to do more of the routine. And one day you're going to feel good and you're going to do everything because nothing's really hard. You just have to do it. All right, let's see what else we've got. Let's see. Good morning, Kat. I went through so much stuff using this method. It really works. That's Scott's Kids. That's Michelle. Margaret Schaefer says, good morning, Tori Boshiers. I love your videos. It changed my life. I think that's all that I missed in the earlier ones. Yep, that's all. Okay. Let me get past this
Just ignore that guy.
lovely guy. Catherine Daniel, thank you for your help. The whole house needs decluttering. It's overwhelming, an inch a day. I'll keep plugging away. Yes, ma'am. It's not really an inch. It's like a banker's box. You know, it's what you're going to do. Okay. And it's 4 days a week. It's not every day. And you stay in your zone. So it's not overwhelming. You can't say, oh gosh, I don't know where to start. You start in your zone. The zone we're in right now is the hall bathroom, the main bathroom, and one other room. Now, if that hall bathroom is all encompassing, then just stay there. But if it's not, if you've gotten the hall bathroom kind of clean and all you have to do is just clean the tub, because the weekly blessing hour will keep it clean-ish until we can get to deep cleaning. Just clean the tub once a month, wipe it down every week, but clean it once a month for 15 minutes, and then take your other 15 minutes and go to another room if that room is all decluttered and start working on it. Other room would be a child's room, a guest room, a craft room, an office, a sunroom, a laundry room. You keep going, any other room that you have, okay? And you might have more than one other room, and that's fine too. Pick one and stick with it till it's done. And it won't get done in a week, okay? It won't get done. But guess what? A month comes around so quickly, you'll be shocked at how fast it comes around. See, I think Amber, I've missed you. Good morning, trying to learn to get my husband on board with the system since he's now a stay-at-home dad. Good. You know, everyone's different. If he has a born organized, he will have a different tack on it. Okay? And born organized people don't think like people who are scatterbrained like us. All right. But maybe it works for people who are born. I have born organized people who follow me because it's a great system. All right. But it's harder for them to embrace it. Remember, our mind has so much to do that we can accomplish. Our mind has so much to do with what we can accomplish. Yes, it does. That's what it means, programming your mind and changing your mind and telling yourself you can do it. Margaret McGregor, you are my life preserver, Kat. Oh, thanks, Margaret. Tracy Grant, good morning. I want to declutter, but it's so overwhelming. I've done some hidden clutter, but there is still so much to do. That's all right, Trace. Just keep it from coming back. It's like having a sandcastle built too close to the ocean. It's going to get taken over and washed away. And that's what clutter will do to your house. Everything you've done will get recluttered, and that organization will be taken away if you don't do 3 clutter checks a day. That's in the morning, after lunch, and after dinner. If you're payroll, it's in the morning, after work, and before bed. You've got to check. You've got to look. You don't have to study it. You just have to give it a perusal. Just look through and say, oh, that's out of place. Like if you cleared your dining table and now you've thrown things on it when you came home from work. Nope. Clutter check. Get that off. You've planted a flag there. It belongs to you. Okay? All right. Let's see. Good morning, Dickie Talmadge and Mr. B, Kat and Mr. B, everyone from Santa Paula, California. Hey, Dickie Talmadge from Santa Paula, California. Rhonda said, Harvey Price, get off this chat. Very rude and disrespectful. I'm not giving him any attention, other than it's hard for me to read what's going
He's just
on.
a kid.
Yeah, it's a little kid,
He's not
probably.
saying nothing ugly. He's just
He's a little kid.
being a pest.
Um, he needs help. He needs
I
prayer.
think I got rid of him. It's just a
True,
kid.
Lisa. Okay, Amber McClellan. We are both scatterbrained, so my house is a disaster since returning to work and him at home. Baby steps. Baby steps. Yes. And it is harder with a husband who's at home. You're going to have to say anybody till you start doing something. Once you start doing something on a regular basis, then you can say, okay, this living room is a shared space. So nothing personal goes in here. This is a shared space. We keep our things in the bedroom. So anything you want to keep out, it has to be on your side of the bedroom. And if I find any of your things out, I'll go ahead and place them on your side of the bedroom. I'm really trying to get this living room nice or something like that. Okay. Um, my accountant said I only need to keep 3 years of tax returns. I'm keeping 5 years. Allison shred about 15 years. Yeah, you don't need to keep tax returns if you're just a regular person more than 3 years. You can look it up in the IRS online and it will tell you 3 years. That doesn't include the current year. So 21 doesn't count. So 20, 19, and 18. So 2017 and older can be thrown away or shred if it's tax information that has your personal information, your social security number or account number, something like that on it needs to be demolished. Otherwise, you can throw things away. Okay. Um, let's see what else. You know. Yeah, Mr. B's on it. Don't worry, guys. Some of them have new programs, and it just makes it harder to get rid of them. So if you don't know that, look it up. I mean, if you have back taxes that you owe, and you're a small business, and you've got employment tax records, that's different. Those have different amounts. It's still not 7 years for most of them. Like, I think the employment tax records are 5 years, but look it up. So look online, and then you'll know for sure. The IRS is not going to look at your records past 3 years if you're a regular at-home kind of person. You don't need to keep all that stuff. I have a small business. This business, 3 years. That's it. All right. I'm recently retired and now have all day to look at my stuff. I'm being suffocated. Oh, Gainer. Baby, just look at what you've done. I'll tell the story again. When I first was trying to get my house in order, I was so overwhelmed. And I called my sister Marty and I said, Marty, I know how to clean. Just tell me where to start. And she said, start in your hall bathroom. I said, okay. Not that she knew any better than I did. So I went in the hall bathroom and I cleaned it for at least an hour. I cleaned it hard, and maybe longer. And then I left and I started working on something else. And when I got overwhelmed, I would go stand in the bathroom and breathe. So if you have a clean silverware drawer, open it up and revel in that. And don't be overwhelmed. And this is only for 15 minutes. Then you need to get outside and breathe. Breathe. Do some deep breathing. Get rid of that stress, because this stuff can press you down. And know that it's going to take some time. And 3 months from now, Gainer, everything is going to look better. Going to look so much better. It's not going to be done in 3 months, but it's going to look better. Okay? All right. Suffocated. You're so funny. If you meant to type that, that's funny. Roxanne Wolf. Hi there. I'm living in a 1-bedroom and it's a mess. Where can we share before and after pics for accountability? You can share with me personally if I personally mentor you. That's where you can do it, Roxanne. Carolyn, thank you, Kat. Whatever is lovely said, hey, I almost missed you. Hi, I've forgotten your name. I'm sorry. Jean said, sometimes the ping pong balls multiply in my head. Your suggestions on handling have helped. And what she's talking about, if you don't know, is all those things that we have to do, get in our brain and start ping pong balling all over. And it seems like those 4 things we have to do are like 16 now, or those 16 are like 32. Get out your list and start brain dumping those things on a list, and you'll see it's not that many. And then prioritize them and say, well, this one is really important. This one's not so important. Or this one I can do next week when I'm in zone 4, the master bedroom, etc. And plan them out in your planner. But first get them dumped out on paper. Make you feel better. And you'll be able to see what it is. Okay? Amen, Sheila, Rana said. How to stay persistent. I do some baby steps in 2 or 3 days, but then I'm not consistent also with the morning routine. And the routines are a habit, like flushing the toilet. If you have children, do you remember training them to flush the toilet? Okay, baby, now we flush the toilet. Okay, let's flush the toilet every time. Let's flush the toilet. Then as the kids get older, did you flush the toilet? Go back and flush the toilet. Somebody didn't flush the toilet. It's a habit. You have to keep reinstating it, reinstating it. So for you and your morning routines, and your evening routines and any routines, I recommend that you write them down and look at them every day. Put them in your planner and look at them every day. You need a planner. If you don't have a planner, that's your number one problem right there. You've got to plan it out. You've got to plan it out. So look at your planner, see if your planner says what you're supposed to do this morning. Oh, it's Monday. It's my weekly home blessing hour. I'm going to wash my sheets instead of make the bed. But normally I make the bed, go to the bathroom, swish the toilet, wipe out the sink, wash my face, brush my teeth, moisturize my skin, put on makeup if I wear it, fix my hair, get my clothes on, go to the kitchen, empty the dishwasher, and make some coffee. That's the morning routine, followed by the laundry routine, followed by the paper routine, followed by a clutter check. There are little things that we do. None of them are hard. Emptying the dishwasher, if you ever time it, you'll be shocked at how little time it really takes, especially if you're loading it and running it every night, loading it all day long, running it every night, and emptying it every morning on a consistent basis, which is part of your routine. Your before bed routine is to make sure there's soap in the dishwasher and you turn it on. In the morning, you unload it over and over again, over and over again. Don't give that to a kid, especially if you haven't learned it yourself. Do that yourself so it can be done first thing in the morning, okay? Write them down. That's the answer. All right. And put them in a planner. Anyway, Jean, that's true. And writing it down does help. Me too. Sheila Morton, good morning, Kat. Good morning, everyone. Show the love and hit that like button. Thank you very much. Hit the like button and also make comments and share this. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. All that makes a difference. Gainer, see, whatever's lovely like stuffocated. Amen, Sheila. Hi, how to stay persistent. I do some baby steps. Okay, I read that, Anna. So I hope that helps you, Anna Jovanovic. I hope that helps you. Teresa Enzi. Oh, Teresa, you're so sweet. I changed my name like to keep you guessing. Teresa. Betty guessed. The ping pong effect is the reason I always come back to the Flylady system. Always great. And planner too. Yes. Margaret said, I think Marty's coming over today to help me. Good, Margaret. Make a list. That's so true. Got to use a planner. That's right. That's right, Therese. Forever Mimi. Good morning. Betty Guest just finished decluttering in my zone while in chat. 15 minutes and my room is halfway done. There you go. Now, if you've just now started decluttering and you're overwhelmed, then you know that 15 minutes isn't going to halfway clean that room. I just want you to know that. Okay, so don't be sad. Be glad that you did it. Take a before picture, take an after picture. Mr. B has popped up several times this certain thing, which I really do need to say to you. If you want to be personally mentored by me, join the Flylady Kat Special Mentoring Patreon channel. Go to patreon.com. You can find it in an app version. You can find it online, Patreon. You can sign up for videos. There are 5 videos a week after week, after week, after week, after week. There's no ads on that. It's $5 a month. There are thousands of videos out there. Didn't we say there are like 2,000 out there?
I don't know, it's a lot. It's
Probably
private.
a bunch. It's private.
No trolls.
Yeah, there's no trolls on that. So you can ask me questions. I will answer your questions on the Patreon side. If you want to be personally mentored, then you can sign up for that through Patreon. If you want to be mentored every week you need it, boom, boom, boom. You haven't set up anything. You don't really have this. You really need some encouragement. You need somebody to be accountable to on a weekly basis. That's $100 a month for 4 25-minute sessions with me. If you want 3 sessions a month, it's $75. If you want 2 sessions a month, it's $50. If you want 1 session a month, it's $25. That's what you do. And when you do sign up, make sure you send me an email with your phone number so I can call you and set your schedule. I owe somebody a telephone call right now, and I will call you today. Okay. Whatever, vegan mama, yes. Anna said, thanks, you're welcome. All right, girls, Kat's mentoring really helped me. Carolyn said, graduated and still loving the videos. Thank you for all you do. Love you, Carolyn. All right, girls, I'm going to go. It's been 30 minutes. I hope this was helpful for you today. I look forward to seeing you again live next Monday. And I'm really looking forward to November when it rolls around, which is still a ways off. We're going to do our holiday thing. It used to be called Cruising Through the Holidays for Christmas, but I'm going to do a November one and a December one. Okay? And I'm not very consistent either. Just keep going. You'll get there. That's right. Dickie said thank you. You're welcome, girls. Love you. Have a wonderful day. And always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful. Bye.